Hello there everyone, welcome back to my streams. How have you all been doing? Today I'll continue on with Khazan, new game plus on expert difficulty, and in the Korean dub. Last stream, night stream, wasn't really talking that much, just going through the main game again. So yeah, continue on from where I left off. Hope you'll enjoy the show. Jadis, I just went on. I was about to do my thing. Jadis, I just went on. I only just got started. But you are early this time. But how are you doing today? Thanks for stopping by. Oh. I just laid down and just checked to see if you were on, so I can watch you before I go to sleep. Well, you're in luck. Kicking myself because you've been sleeping through my streams. Ah, it's okay, it's all good. Oh, come on! Not concentrating enough. One skill point taking damage. Counter attacks good, reflections good, brutal attacks good. $3 million, that's about 2 jaws. Hello, Cripple Rock, good day. Wasn't that such a cute cat I sent you? Very cute. Such a distinguished gentleman. So, any complaints you have so far in Demon Souls that you haven't told me yet? And very well mannered too. The best way to get rid of those is, it's because you have PlayStation Plus. Most Souls games, if you have PlayStation Plus, those messages automatically appear. Or if you just turn your Wi-Fi off, and while playing, it shouldn't be. You should be able to get rid of them. And yeah, from what I've seen, besides making a lot of artistic changes being the most prevalent, the gameplay is still pretty much exactly the same except for a few minor modifications to make it like a few quality of life changes from what I've seen and from reviewers. And slow. The slowness, what, can you sprint? You can sprint, yeah. I think it is, in comparison to, like, of course, not the Dark Souls trilogy, but like Bloodborne, Sekiro, and even Elden Ring, it is much slower. I gotta get used to not being able to cancel an action. Yeah, there's Souls games have a really annoying thing where you can't animation cancel.
난 싸울 생각이 없어. 난 이제 이놈들과 한패가 아니야. 이 도적단에서 나가기로 결심했거든. 혹시 파벨을 보지 못했나? 파벨? 팔레미온 성주를 말하는 거야? 아까 웬 금발이랑 지하로 달려가던데. 부두목 놈이 눈이 돌아서 뒤를 쫓았어.
And yeah, the older Souls games, at least from Demon Souls onto maybe, the bigger problem is command queuing. Oh, hello Garrus, good day. Hope you're well today.
랑거스를 모른단 말이야?
Langus. It's Rankus, and they call it Rangus. A G sound. They took out the K sound.
걸리적거리면 남녀노소 안 가리고 죄다 죽여버리는 정신 나간 놈이야. 당신도 마주치지 않는 게 좋을걸? 확실한 건 아니지만 약탈이 주 목적은 아니었어.
Roll spamming after you've already stopped hitting the button.
도시를 쓸어버리라는 고귀하신 분의 지시가 있었다고 들었거든. 한 가지 알려줄까? 두목한테 제국 인장이 찍힌 서신이 온 걸 본 적이 있어.
Oh! Hello, future. Thank you for your raid. Hope you're well. Gribble Rock, if you don't mind giving Future a shout out, please. So, Future, I beat Ozma. Normal difficulty on the true ending. Hope you're well. Garrus, how's work been? Upgrade stats. Still 40. I wonder if the soft caps. Phantom is still level 12. So yeah. This one, still need to do this one, Spirits of Advocacy, Range, and Guard. Maybe he thought his raid didn't go through. So, I will summon Helper. Let's go. They really didn't give Pavel much character development, or much to do to begin with. No, they have their own. They usually have their own they have their own unique weapons to begin with. Like, some have great swords, some have some have dual wields. It is much easier with a helper. Really? Oh, come on. Oh, that's bullshit. Yeah. And yeah, the bosses yeah, this game, the bosses are like absolute bullet sponges. Like, they do make it so that you can play more aggressively, and you can always reclaim your XP. Another skill point. Brink God. The bosses are definitely too tanky for their own good, even on normal difficulty. Resistance. Fire cleanse. What doesn't he like? Ozma, Rankus. Fire, so he has resistance to fire, I assume. Oh, poison. Okay, I'll use poison attribute. Resummon this guy. Fire resistance. Vitality. Poison. Let's go. Plus, I think, Garrus, the amount of health you can deal to enemies versus bosses is very inconsistent. In normal enemies, they die within like a couple of hits, but here they take too damn long. Even as a boss, when you've already ranked up that you can pretty much one-shot most enemies. Plus, I am still wearing the Bard set, so I'm not tanking as much hits as I should be. I think fire and fire and poison are the best ailments, provided the boss doesn't have like a complete immunity to it. Because you see, he's losing health right now, continuously. I'm spamming attacks. Done! I literally stun-locked him with a poison blade. And using my sorcery attack, basically, my phantom attacks.
정말 카자님이십니까? 살아계셨군요. 신이셔. 감사합니다.
자네가 왜 배신자와 함께 있는 건가?
파벨님은 배신자가 아닙니다. 카자님을 돕기 위해 배신한 척 했던 겁니다.
믿을 수가 없군. 그렇다면 자네는 왜 돌아오지 않았나?
우리는 황명으로 국경 분쟁을 진압하러 출정했지만 거긴 아무런 문제가 없었죠. 카자님의 명대로 회군 서신을 들고 비탈론으로 향하던 때였습니다. 하지만 정체 모를 놈들에게 기습당해 서신을 빼앗기고 말았습니다. 다행히 근처에서 정찰 중이던 스칼펠의 도움으로 살아남을 수 있었습니다. 그 후 전 비탈론을 통과해 바로 황궁으로 달렸지만 마을에서 채 내리기도 전에 반역자인 카자님을 도왔다는 이유로 체포당했습니다. 사경을 헤매던 저를 구해준 건 파벨님이었습니다. 그리고 이 모든 게 황제의 음모였다는 것을 알려주었습니다. 출정하던 그 순간부터 우린 이미 반역자가 되기로 예정되어 있던 겁니다. 파벨님은 결단코 카자님을 배신한 적이 없습니다.
파벨, 내가 완전히 오해하고 있었군.
카자님, 이 도적단을 처리하는 게 우선입니다. 제게서 서신을 빼앗은 놈들이 바로 이 장막의 칼이라는 도적단이니까요. 놈들의 본거지는 나딘이라는 곳.
Hey, Garrus, do you think Koreans have very deep voices?
놈들은 변방의 작은 도적대였는데
At least the way the Korean language is pronounced.
두목은 말루카라는 놈인데 그 놈이 황제의 계입니다. 황제에게 지령을 받고 있더군요. 우리를 물어뜯은 죄값을 치르게 해야 됩니다. 파벨님의 말에 따르면 황제는 백성들에게 영웅으로 칭송받는 카자님을 질시해왔다고 합니다.
You knew 2 Koreans in high school, and I never really noticed it being heavy. Well, I guess they haven't reached puberty yet.
광룡 전쟁 후 카자님의 인기가 크게 높아지자 언젠간 자신의 권력마저 빼앗길지도 모른다고 불안해했던 것 같습니다. 그래서 카자님을 실각시키려고 음모를 꾸민 겁니다. 도적들을 시켜서 회군 서신을 빼앗고 카자님이 병력을 돌려 수도를 공격하려 했다는 혐의를 씌운 겁니다.
Okay, 2 upgrades. Either that. I'll just hang on to my abilities for now. Hasn't really leveled up that much. Unless I'm supposed to do something like, if I do what they correspond to, that would increase the gainage.
이제 되돌려줄 차례입니다. 감히 누구를 적으로 돌렸는지 보여줘야 합니다.
Yeah, the introduction cutscenes have all been taken out on the New Game Plus run. Hello, zombie. Good day to you. Hope you're well. 60,000. It's a Korean Souls-like game called Khazan, the First Berserker. If you've played any form of Souls games, it's very similar, but with a loot-based system. So, and then weapons and armor come in different rarities. Or it's similar, like the loot's similar to Borderlands. If you've played Borderlands before, basic, just you're a great general who slayed a huge dragon. You are more famous than the Emperor. The Emperor is jealous of you, so he condemns you to treason, has you tortured and exiled. Now you come back half dead, but no, you're supposed to be dead, but because of a blade ghost possessing your body, having formed an alliance with the ghost to investigate for its own purposes, you now embark on a quest of revenge. There should be an ad coming. Yeah, it has a lot of Greek influence. Greek and, you could say, Viking, Norse mythology influence. I would say it's more Greek, though. A Berserker, he's basically a Viking, but there's a lot of Greek instead. And I'm just playing in the Korean dub, so if it's not English, there are different weapons you can choose. I'll let you finish writing first, Garrus, before I start reading. Yes, I know, you're Jadis' son. I know, Zombie, I've seen you most of the time in Jadis' chat. He goes a few months break. Oh, okay. Okay, so this was, I assume this was back in when we were still in uni, Garrus. Weird thing happened one day when I was leaving, raining at the bus stop, heavily raining, beside, standing beneath my umbrella next to this girl who didn't have one. She was maybe Sri Lankan, my shoulder height, okay. However, so you leaned over just, yep, you leaned over just to help cover her, cover her as well. Then she got real close and held a hand over my shoulder, made a childish whimpering noise. Was she like in distress, Garrus? Was she in distress or something? Or she just didn't know how to interact? Not the worst, not the creepiest thing I've read, or like strangest thing. It was a little more like a meat girl squeal. Maybe because somebody's helping her with something and she's very appreciative. Damn, got poison. Shit. Australia. I want to go to Australia, but my wife says no to too many spiders. Big spiders, big snakes. Things that can kill you randomly. Yeah, pretty much we got them all, as the stereotype says. It is pretty... Well, you mostly encounter those things if you live very close to the outback. Or more so a lot. The big spiders ain't the problem. Ah, yes, Garrus is more familiar. God damn it. The small nail-sized redbacks will make you sick. Oh yeah, huntsmen. I forgot. Huntsmen don't really attack you. They just eat roaches. Couldn't beat me. I was thinking about golden orbs, but yeah, huntsmen and pathetic giant spiders. I love snakes, really. Love snakes, but hate spiders. Interesting. Yeah, where I live, we get more roaches than we do. We get more roaches than more roaches and spiders than snakes. I did encounter... Oh, speaking of snakes. We did encounter a python, I believe, or at least a large snake, slithering along the fence. A while back. Like early this year. Pardon me? I used to own a python, really. I guess they are hard to maintain. Do you need a license for exotic animals? No, okay, not in the US. They sell them in pet stores. Ah. Yeah, the laws in Australia vary state by state, if I remember correctly. Like, for example, New South Wales. I'm from Queensland. New South Wales, you can own rabbits. But in Queensland, you cannot. Yeah, also, okay, it also depends on the state. Oh, come on, really? Ah shit, I forgot to grab my missing XP. There we go. You can't have a Baroness Python. I assume those are more dangerous types of Python?
자네가 어째서 여기에?
조금이나마 카자님께 도움을 드리고 싶어서 따라왔어요.
Aggressive, right? Yeah, those would kind of make sense in a huge city. Don't want them eating the stray cats.
모두 말씀드릴게요. 이 성체가 바로 도적단의 소굴입니다. 이 끝에는 말루카가 있을 테고요.
말루카.
광룡 전쟁 중 귀족들의 수탈은 정말 가혹했어요. 그때 장막의 칼에 대한 소문이 퍼졌죠. 우리를 위해 일어난 의적이 있다고. 사람들이 하나둘 모여들기 시작했고.
So what happened to your previous Python that you owned?
그땐 그 녀석들과 함께.
Did it just pass from old age?
하지만 지금은 우리가 그토록 증오하던 귀족들과 똑같은 짓을 벌이고 있네요. 말루카는 대단한 남자였어요. 정의를 아는 사람이었죠. 하지만 언제부터 갑자기 사나워졌고 사람을 함부로 죽이기 시작했죠. 왜 그러는지 따졌지만 너 따위한테 말해줄 것은 없다며 밀쳐내더군요. 말루카가 왜 그렇게 변했는지 도저히 이해할 수 없었어요. 그래서 저도 떠난 거예요.
Very hard to take care of. Very picky animals, I guess. Picky diet. Um, 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay. Very inconsistent attack damage. So, 2 points, 3 points, 4 points, 2 points. So 2, 3, 4. 2, 3 points each level. More consistent. Higher. We're so low. The stats are always 99. Fiery red eyes. Just one moment, please, everyone. Oh shit. I was about just to try to type up something, but let's quickly kill these guys. Okay, quick loot break but yeah, you got rid of her. So, was that your first time owning a Python zombie? And when you say you had to get rid of her, is it because you just too much of a hassle to take care of, or just unfortunate circumstances, you could say? I'll be right back. I'm just gonna quickly type something and go quick loot. Alright, I'm back. Thank you for waiting. And you're grinding the crap out of cod. Fair enough. Why the hell are you so scared? Try and get old diamond. Same old, just trying to help my dad rent out a property. Up dealings of shitty tenants, that's all, mostly. Other than that, it's been about the same. What about you? Ah, family own. Trying to help him privately rent it out. No, shit. Living life, taking care of my kids. How many kids you got? In between jobs. Ah. Well, I hope they're waiting for my new one. I got 2 kids, waiting for your new job. Okay. I hope the job isn't too rough on you. I forgot the pathway, how to get up there. Am I supposed to drop down? Hello, Stone. Good day to you. Just gotta accept, just gotta have to run a mile in... I have to run a mile in so many minutes, do it in so many minutes. Is that a security job or a police work? Security, yeah, that sounds like... yeah. Yeah, just figured not many jobs require you to have a fitness test, unless it's for security or more, yeah, or more labor-like jobs. Armed security. Oh, well, you better take care doing that kind of job. Guarding federal stuff. So the armed security, like guarding the bank transfers, all that stuff, I guess. Oh yeah, you better take care doing that kind of job. Garrus. Let's play Capture the Flag. No, he's not. Oh, God. That was close. But damn. I bet security is a lot different in other countries, like the aliens. No. Oh shit, what the hell? Okay, that was rough. currently unemployed, I guess. Well, technically I still have to finish get my graduation certificate from university, but it's for town planning. And occasionally just travel downstate to help with restaurant work. In ours we call doll bloggers. What? Oh shit! Well, basically, I'm trying to get my graduation certificate for back to town planning. Oh, that's what you meant. Oh, doll. That's what you meant. Honestly, haven't been using that. Haven't been getting that, Garrus. Okay, the resources skill tree is fully maxed out. Reflection is done. Brutal attack is also done. Counterattack is also done. Now it's just the phantom tree. I got a few government assists like medical. I used to back when I was a couple of years into uni. But in recent years they have been getting a lot stricter. You'll have to after all those alien examinations. It's much harder to get government assists these days. They've become a lot more strict. Well, it's because I got hurt on a job and sued. Ooh. I hope it wasn't any long-term damages. You're making yourself laugh now. You know about aliens, they keep that secret. Is that where the aliens have been taking all the hot singles in the area? Damn, he's fast. I want the private security, not government. Ah, right. I remember Western Australia, where that secret American observation base is. Is it still there? Surely it would still be here. Got them drunk. What the hell? That sounds a bit like a skit. That sounds a bit like a skit. 6 points. Maluka. Maluka is... he isn't very vulnerable to anything. Inventory. You know it was Julia Gillard? Wasn't very in tune to politics back in the day. Foreign army on our soil. Boss fight time. This is discount version.
이제 온 건가? 네 놈이 저지른 죄값을 거두러 왔다.
Y'all are welcome for our protection. I thought Iran was all bark.
전부터 갖고 싶었던 이름이 하나 있었지. 제국의 영웅. 가잔을 죽였지.
We got new nukes, the United States going on, so an airstrike on them. I mean, as long as you... I'm usually pretty lenient, just keep it civil. Civil. Keyword civil. They got new nukes, and so they had the airstrike. Oh yeah, I remember seeing that in the news. Hondonita. Really? I thought they would just use the English chaos. I wonder if people still use that doomsday clock. Whoa. What? Somehow the button freezed up, like it's almost like the game glitched for some like just instantly lagged for a reason. When I got attacked by the grab. I wonder if it's because I have an extra health, but the game feels like it's bugging or something.
진짜 이 반역자 새끼가 감히 나를
Chaos. Oh, come on. Oh, fuck me. Fucking out. Feels like I just glitched for a moment. That's the general feeling. Uh, 2:40. 2:40 p.m. on a Wednesday. Yeah, because we're about 12 or 14 now. Like, yeah, well, 13, 14 hours ahead. And I don't think they're the same genre.
이럴 리가 없다. 혼돈을 잠재워라, 가잔.
He said Khazan, but the subtitles, or basically the English dub, said mortal.
내 힘은 고작 이 정도가. 있을 수 없다. 빛이 어긋난다. 혼돈 때문인가? 영혼이 사라지다니 있을 수 없는 일이다.
그게 그렇게 놀랄 일인가?
Chaos.
육신이 어떻게 되든 영혼은 사라질 수 없다. 망자의 영혼은 명예로 회개한다. 그거는 절대 법칙이다. 돌고 도는 영혼의 흐름. 이 흐름으로 인해 삶과 죽음이 유지된다. 그러나 이변이 생겼다. 회귀되는 영혼이 줄었고 명예도 그 균형을 잃어갔다. 이해할 수 없다. 무엇보다 이상한 건 혼돈이 발견되었다는 사실. 모든 본질을 뒤틀어 어긋나게 만들어버리고 영혼마저 소멸시키는 원흉. 그게 바로 혼돈이다. 혼돈의 원인을 찾아야 한다.
Assuming everyone's back from the outbreak, no, I have not played Dying Light before. I know Dying Light the Beast is coming out, so I may just play the first one. Second one I heard is just not good. Like, minor mechanical improvements, but overall not a great inclusion into, like, as far as a sequel is concerned, from what I've seen of reviews, and the way the story is played out. Oh, there was a really funny thing. So Dying Light 2, I believe there's somehow Chinese publishers, or at least, so they, yes. So you know in Dying Light 2, one of the characters is basically Rosario Dawson, I believe. It's her facial model, but looks really off, like almost like, I don't know, just compared to a real person, just looks off, doesn't look as good. So basically, they released a skin pack. I think it was a free update to celebrate Year of the Snake or something, and it completely changed her facial model to like an Asian, which was bizarre. It looked nice, but it was really bizarre. Voice was the same, still Rosario Dawson, I believe, but the face, it just became an Asian. So it became an Asian anime waifu. This zombie disappointed mechanically, or story, or narrative-wise, or is it both? Just in general, right? So it sounds like it's a skip. Completely different. It's almost like an alternate timeline kind of deal. It just felt so off. They waited too long to make a game. Isn't it by a different company also who made Dying Light 2? Like, it was not Techland, I believe.
네, 그렇게 멀지 않아요.
So if I do get into the series, I may just play the first one and then just skip number 2 and just move on to Light. Move on to the Beast. 4 million. Ravaca. So it seems they pronounce the V sound as a B sound. The V becomes a B, like in Japanese. Okay, this entire skill tree is done. Done. Bagaina. Oh my god. Yes. Increases the amount of damage, duration. I'll get more skill points first. Alright, it's time to sell something. Garrus, what you just wrote there reminds me of a scene from Deuce Bigalow European Gigolo at the European Gigolo Union. They just say, so we have invented a device that will track your location for safety measures. So this ring goes over your vagina. Yes, guy. And then satellite that tracks you. Basically all that shit. 4 million. I think I got the cootie jar. Wait, when it gets so... Holy shit, there's a rise in the price. Wait, it gets more expensive every time. Shit. Maybe I'll buy it later. There's like bloody inflation for every mission I complete. There's like a bloody inflation going on.
라바카라면 전에 교육하던 곳이었는데 갑자기 소식이 끊겨서 이상하다고 생각했어요.
Inflation. Sell. I'll keep these ones for now. I can break them down. Corrupted dual wheel, authority, Furious Bandits dual wield, golden, I miss my $1 gas. Was it ever that cheap? $1 a litre. $1.50 per litre. Or per gallon. Is it per gallon? Ooh. Ooh. That hurts. Per gallon, yep. QT, yep. Where was it for $1.50? Oh my god, this topic captures Cripple Rock's attention. Vest, winter top in America. Yeah, but where in America, zombie? Which state? North Carolina and Virginia. Oh. East Coast. Cripple Rock, you're from the West, right? Why is it so cheap over there? Gotta stay away from the big populous states like New York. Oh, of course, the inner cities are always more expensive. It's the same thing here in Australia. My dad goes downstate, like to at least the portside town we go to for like where my aunt lives, and yeah, the gas there is much cheaper than back upstate. Your Midwest, Chicago. Oh, Chicago. Take him to Detroit. No, anywhere but Detroit. No. New York, Chicago, Cali, all the popular tourist destinations are always high. My sister had a hybrid car, semi-electric, yep. I think it's also called hybrid over there, and she can do multiple trips that a regular petrol car can't do in one tank. I guess that's a good thing.
말루카가 그런 괴물이었다니. 제 도움.
말루카가 그런 괴물이었다니. 그런 정보는 전혀 듣지 못해. 저는 주변 상황을 좀 더.
이 율리안.
내가 동료가 돼서 너도 좋.
Hybrids, yep. Like Pyrus. Is Tesla over there still the main brand to buy, or has there been like an influx of like, I don't know, Asian brands?
놈들이
할멈, 또 개수작 부리는 건 아니겠지?
시끄럽군. 칼레이더 박스라는 걸 찾아오너라.
Still Tesla or electric. Yeah, because I think here it's still Tesla, but there's also a couple of outside brands, I believe. Can't remember which.
명계에서 넘어올 때 고요한 사원이라는 곳에 흘린 것 같구나. 네 놈들의 여정에도 굉장한 도움이 될 테니 일단 찾아오거라. 네가 가지고 있는 그 거대한 비늘, 네 놈이 쓰러뜨린 광룡의 것이로구나. 보아하니 그건 용족이 있는 데를 가리키고 있는.
Dragonkin. You know, I kind of wish there was a bit of a sequel, a bit of a prequel that tells the story during at least another character, one who makes an impact in the world regarding the Dragon Wars.
어디 보자. 이름 없는 공동 쪽이로고. 그 울음소리와 관련이 있는 겐가? 얼마 전부터 거기서 이상한 울음소리가 들려오기 시작했단다. 한번 가보는 게 어떻겠느냐. 주인 잃은 용족이 거기서 폐악질을 부리고 있을지도 모르지. 네 녀석이 뿌린 씨앗이니 네가 거둬야 하지 않겠느냐.
$4 million. Yeah, this place is done. Level 16. 7 points of upgrade. Okay, I wonder what happens if I reach 60. Like, is that the hard cap? Because 30 was the soft cap.
칼레인도 때문이다. 거기에 본질을 비추는 마약이 담겨있지.
You had a Jeep. Skyfall. Damage, stamina damage increase, critical multiplier damage. Okay, so this one's the highest one, the Formless Warrior. I love my dodge. Skill. Chain. Yeah. And this one. Whoa. I wanna get a Dodge Charger Scat Pack.
칼리도가 그렇게 대단한 건가?
그 할멈이 만든 것 중 가장 쓸만하지. 우리의 여정에 큰 보탬이 될 거다.
이 함정, 혼령들 전부 어떤 힘이 영향을 주고 있는 게 분명해.
another 40-ish minutes before I have to call it. Have to go in, meet someone who's gonna come for a house inspection to rent. Butcher's set. Yeah. My dad's... Oh, Garrus! I forgot to tell you. Well, because you weren't here, but, my dad... So, my dad went... He has a Toyota GR Yaris. He went, to the pharmacy, like, almost a couple of days ago. And when he got out, he found a $5 bill on his windscreen. So basically somebody was being was like showing support, or just good job on owning a GR Yaris. Like, it is a little funny little moment. More so a funny little moment. Nothing bad. Not really. You can ask Garrus. Garrus is... It's just an odd little thing. Somebody just has so much money that they're willing to put a $5 bill.
바로 저기다.
Still 22, 7 points.
할 몸 같으니
Bit of a long talk for just 3 simple words.
이제서야 나타나는군.
이깟 조무래기들 때문에 여태껏 시간을 끈 거냐? 약해 빠졌군.
You know, sometimes when I listen to Korean, sometimes I feel like they just take, like, whatever... If you know how Chinese usually pronounce their words, it's almost like they just use those words, they just cut it up in half again, or at least dice them up, and just play a round of mahjong where you just shuffle all of those vowels, consonants all together just to chain up different words. That's how I felt when I first listened to Korean.
그 뻔뻔함은 여전하군.
It's almost like something that does not match somehow just manages to match in the Korean.
경계에 들어가거든. 나한테 바로 오거라. 다행히 멀쩡하고 이거야말로 내 연구의 결정체야. 칼레이도는 물질의
칼레이도.
바꾸는 궁극의 촉매란다. 우린 서로 도움이 될 것 같구나. 칼레이도를 완성하려면 많은 재료와 실험이 필요하지. 앞으로 네 놈이 재료를 가져오면 내가 성질을 바꿔보마. 결과가 어쨌든 넌 손해보는 게 없잖니? 혼돈이라.
That's another 5.3 million. What's my cat doing? Damn, my cat's trilling hard. Yes, it's a bird and my cat is trilling at it in the background. He's very happy, so it must be the bird must be like right outside the balcony. Noisy miner. We have a lot of noisy miners in Australia, I guess. Imagine training to respond in the wrong language after that much time. Oh, what's funny is the second group of Europeans English, coming centuries later to China after Rome, it was greeted by the Chinese in Latin. Oh, the Chinese were speaking in Latin. We're trying to greet them in Latin, but they didn't understand Latin. Oh, shit. That is quite funny. There was one time we found a noisy miner drowned in our fish pond, or our makeshift fish pond, and a magpie drowned in my mom's garden water bucket of garden water. It just drowned. Now, it's weird how they have this. This is the current time cutscene. It's not a flashback, it's a current cutscene. But they just have this as a cutscene as opposed to letting it play out in-game cinematically. It just feels weird. No, my mistake. I meant they shot this like it's a flashback when it's a current time thing, which is really weird. Yes, they shot this like they have a thing going on, but there's no hint of them having a thing going on. And yes, noisy miners are actually that loud. Parakeets. Oh, they'll be pretty fun. The glowing red eyes shone through the stone doors.
이곳이 엘라바카입니다. 혼돈과 뒤섞인 기운이 느껴진다.
Elamine. It's Elamine in English, but it's Elamine. Mean, I guess. It also works. I want a parrot, but I'm not paying 5k. Why not just go for cats and dogs? I guess cats and dogs will be much cheaper, and oh, you already have a cat. How old is it? And a bearded dragon. Jesus Christ, he's old. How much pets do you have? So your daily expenditures must be through the damn roof with how much pets you have and chickens. Do you like live on a farm or something? Okay, yep. You said that as I said that as you were typing it. We can get rainbow lorikeets for a couple hundred. You have bearded dragons, cat, a frog, chickens, and you live on a farm. When you say you have chickens and gonna get goats, are you actually having them produce? And koi fish for the wife. Koi fish are expensive, I think. Are you actually having them produce like products, or is it just solely for as pet purposes? Oh, okay. Private consumption, or actually selling those eggs? Oh, okay. That means you have a lot of chickens. We live in a small town. Everyone can hear you fall. It's not like everyone's living shoulder to shoulder. So, if that's the case, do you live far from Jadis now, zombie? I'm asking, do you live far from Jadis? Like, do you have to travel, like, interstates just to visit her or something? We're many miles apart. Lives in your home state. Oh, okay, she also lives in North Carolina, Virginia. Okay, she also lives there. Okay, but you just moved out. Oh, okay. Okay, so that's not too bad for family visits. I just assumed you'd be like living like a Oh, that's not too bad. That genuinely isn't too bad. Oh. Fuck. I'll just find the next checkpoint and call it. Ah, okay, I went down the thing. Oh shit! Oh, thank God. No, not there. Round here. Drop. Drop. Okay. Good spot to call it. $6 million, 8 points. A bit more would do. Alright, so I'm calling it here now. Thank you, Garrus. Thank you, Cripple Rock. Thank you, Zombie. Thank you, Jadis. thank you everyone. Been chatting and lurking. Really appreciate everyone stopping by. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll call it here now. Thank you, Garrus, like always. Thank you, Zombie. Oh, yeah, I'll be back tonight. Not gonna miss much, just gonna be me muted, just grinding through the game on on expert difficulty. I just hope to get done within a couple of streams. And now I've got to meet that supposed new tenant, or interview at least, at 4 o'clock. Alright, thank you very much everyone. Bye for now.